Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Dom. This is Rockin' the Country. Every so often you might pick up on the fact that I have like a little smirk on my face or a little smile. Just a little one, because Matt Galardo made a gift to the channel. So first, Matt, thank you for this very much. But the reason I smile, those of you who have seen me do reactions to Matt's requests, is that they almost always put it to me lyrically to follow the trains and strains of thought and a common thread through it. I think there were one or two where I was let off the hook, but where it was kind of like easy to follow, but I love that challenge. So 6 years come September, and I have ideas in my head what this might be about, as any collection of words, grammatically correct collection of words might do, but I don't know what this is about. This is a standard Matt Galardo request. American Aquarium, here we go. So unique. These guys are musicians.
I got a picture of you holding a picture of her taped to the dash of my car. I see it every time I check my speed or run up to the grocery store. The two of you are the only thing in life worth fighting for. Since you've been gone, I ain't been much for fighting anymore. These days, things don't come easy. It's all I can do most, just to keep it between the lines.
Read that one.
If I'd have done a better job of listening, maybe you would still be mine.
That is such a good self-reflection.
I ain't had a drop to drink since the day that you left me. 6 years come September, I've been cursed with this clarity. Gotta stare in the mirror, yelling at a stranger looking back at me. And the ghost of the man I could have been still haunts all my dreams. These days, things don't come easy. It's all I can do most, just to keep it between the lines. If I'd have done a better job of listening, maybe you would still be mine.
These honest self-reflections are ridiculous. I mean, you just don't hear them. And you notice he said, normally in a country song, when something goes wrong, someone goes to the bar and starts drinking. That's kind of like standard, even in traditional country, not just Nashville country. This was, he hasn't had a drop since she left. So he's doing a lot of self-reflecting on this, and his conscience is getting the better of him, which is good, because then he's making the changes necessary, maybe in his next relationship, or maybe he gets her back at some point. But 6 years, man, and I know that feeling. I absolutely know that feeling, because I could see his 6 years and raise him a couple on top of that.
Foolish pride would have let me give you the keys to the Oldsmobile. No way in hell I should have let myself ever get behind that wheel. I was drunk, it was dark, and I didn't see him coming over that hill. I regretted it then, I regret it now, and I guess I always will. These days, things don't come easy.
He's not in prison, is he?
Most just to keep it between the lines. If I'd have done a better job of listening, the two of you would still be mine.
I thought I was going to say alive.
picture of you holding a picture of her taped to the dash of my car.
Oh, what a fade. It almost feels like a car accident, that fade. There were so many internal consistencies within this song. Some are contrasts to externalities, like I mentioned about he's not drinking now, whereas in a standard country song, they start drinking. Here, hadn't had a drop, didn't say why. I guess it was volitional. I think he just chose not to drink any longer. It wasn't because he was in prison. At least he didn't even allude to that. And I don't think he could, because he's keeping it between the lines as he's driving. This is an internal consistency within this song. In the beginning, he has a picture of you holding a picture of her taped to his dash. So we've got driving, and every time he sees, looks at the odometer, the speedometer, or something else, he sees their picture. But he's listening to the ghost of their picture because they're no longer around. So when he drives, he's getting reminded of what went wrong. And there were some things left out in this song that, it wasn't quite clear. Did they die? Did I miss something? I didn't get that. And maybe because early on in the song, when he said, they're gone and I guess they'd still be mine if I did a better job of listening. Well, there was drunk driving involved and there was an accident. Were they casualties in that accident? That might stop you from drinking, but that was left out. So it's one of these standard Matt Galardo requests. So thank you, Matt. But I love it when I see, I don't know who writes their lyrics. I don't look this up. Those of you who are new to the channel, it's not a research channel. It's a reaction channel. And I like just boom, right out of the chute, trying to figure a song out, first go through. And it's scintillating. I vibe with that challenge because it comes out you rapid fire. And then you've got instrumentation you're paying attention to, like the metronomic. His life is just proceeding like that, nothing exciting, because he's bereft of emotion right now because of the pain. Man, these folks are different. I don't know who writes their lyrics. Sometimes I listen to lyricists and I'm like, God, I wish I was at that level, so to speak. And I write a lot and I'm comfortable with language. I'm very comfortable with thought, different paradigm shifts and such, and how to plug in different premises and different arguments into things. But when I hear something like this, I'm like, man, I would just like to study. However, whoever wrote this, wrote it. It's in the creative brain to put concepts together. It's just brilliant. So the number that struck me, I might call this alt country. I'm not quite sure what you guys would call it, but I'm totally comfortable leaving this absolutely American Aquarium in the fold on the channel. I just love their stuff. So the number that struck me was a 9.2. And his voice is perfect for this song. If there is such a thing as perfection, it's ideal for this song. It's a man's man. You can hear his sorrow. He still has some strength left in him, but the strength is left to lament. And that's hard. So, Matt, thank you again, my friend. That was tremendous. Okay, folks, you can thank Matt for that too. I'll see you on another video. Have a great day. Keep rocking the country.